So after making two videos talking about why I think Dillian Whyte has a decent chance of upsetting Tyson Fury and why I think Tyson Fury is going to retain his title, I'm going to make a final prediction now on who I think is going to win this fight. And I think I'm going to have to go with Tyson Fury at this point. I mean, like I said, Dillian Whyte's definitely going to have his moments. He's definitely going to show why he is a live underdog and why a lot of fighters fear him. But I just think Tyson Fury is just another class to him. Now, a part of me was thinking of sitting on the fence for this, but I'm slightly leaning towards Tyson Fury winning, even though I said very good reasons why I think Dillian Whyte's going to win. I just think Tyson Fury just has that reason to really put it all together and really put a win together, because I just think that there's just so much going for him at this point in time in his career. I just think he's just running off a form of success. Now, don't get it twisted, he sees Dillian Whyte as a live underdog because of the fact that he's been in the ring with him. He knows how good he is, he knows everything that he brings to the table, so he's taking this fight seriously. And there's a reason why he's taking it seriously, is because he knows that Dillian Whyte's coming to bring it. But I just think I think Tyson Fury's just got too much for him at this point in time. I think Tyson Fury is just at this point in time legitimately one of the great best heavyweights of his era at this point. Obviously there's other fighters coming, but he's legitimately up there at the top of the food chain at this point in time. Obviously Thingy's lost, Deontay Wilder's lost to Tyson Fury, Klitschko lost to Tyson Fury. I mean, there's several fighters that have got losses, like AJ. He lost to Dillian Whyte, and not Dillian Whyte. AJ lost to Andy Ruiz and Povetkin. So from that perspective, the person that's running the form of success right now, it has to be Tyson Fury, and there's a reason for that. The reason for that is because he is legit. He's legitimately at the top of his game, and I just think I don't know what Thingy brings to the table that can actually match that. I mean, the only way he beats him is if he catches him, but I just feel like depending on how he was fighting recently, you would think that there's a chance that Fury will fight him. If Fury chooses to fight him and go toe to toe to him, then he gives Dillian Whyte the best chance of countering him with a left hook and knocking him out. But if he chooses to box, like I think he's going to do, then I think Fury should win this quite handily and beat him quite well, because I just think from this perspective, I just think Tyson Fury is just in a position where he's just dominating at this point in time. I just think he's got too much to show these fighters. He's got the ability to outbox fighters like Vladimir Klitschko, who's a master boxer, and he's got the ability to outfight fighters like Deontay Wilder, who's one of the most lethal punchers in a heavyweight division that we've seen in such a long time. So with all that being said, it'll be very difficult to actually beat the guy, because of obviously his run of success recently has been phenomenal. So yeah, from that perspective, I just think Dillian Whyte's got a very good chance. Don't get it twisted, he's got a better chance than Deontay Wilder did, because he's a lot less limited than Deontay Wilder is. But for my perspective, I just think right now, I mean, there's a chance that nobody can beat Fury at this point in time, because Fury just looks like he's on another level. But upsets do happen in a sport, and that's why the heavyweight division is such a fun division to follow. But yeah, that's just my opinion. Tell me your opinion. Who do you think is going to win this fight? Who do you think is going to dominate and actually manage to win this fight? If he beats Dillian Whyte, that's a very good win on Tyson Fury's resume. Because of the fact that Dillian Whyte, in my opinion, has a better resume than Deontay Wilder. So yeah, I just think Tyson Fury is just too much for him. Too much ring IQ, just too much talent, too much speed, too much size. I mean, he's just on another level. But yeah, tell me what you think below. I think Dillian Whyte has his moments. I mean, but I just think at this point in time, Tyson Fury is just on another level right now. I just think he's just on another run of success. And obviously, Dillian Whyte's coming off obviously he avenged that loss to Povetkin, but he still got knocked out by Povetkin, who was like 40 plus years old. He was past his prime. So yeah, with everything being said, that's why I think he's got a very good chance of beating Dillian White. But tell me what you think below, and like and subscribe to the channel. I've got a lot more content coming your way. Peace.